Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly Edwards from cookingwithkimberly.com, and this evening I'm going to show you a cool recipe, another iced tea recipe, of course, because I love tea and I always have to have hot tea, cold tea all the time. That's it. And I like to cook with tea, so there. Big pitcher. I call this a double pitcher. If you've never seen me cook with the pitchers before, this is a double pitcher, quote unquote. This means it's like, you know, your regular Kool-Aid pitcher, 8 cups or so. This is a 16 cupper, so it's a double. Got me? So you're going to double your sugar, you're going to double whatever. Pretty much. Basic, okay? So I've already boiled this water. Now this water just finished boiling. It just clicked in my kettle. You can also do it on the stovetop. I use filtered water just because I am picky about my tea and I like to drink filtered water. We have it, just comes out of the house. So if you don't have filtered water, no big deal. Big deal, whatever. Okay, just keep cooking. Don't stop. In goes 2 tea bags. These are PG tip tea bags. Okay, PG tips. It's an English tea, British tea. Their nickname for it is Builder's tea. I guess it's not so pish posh to them, but to us it's like, ooh, it's British tea. But to them it's Builder's tea. It's like an inexpensive tea, I guess, how we would look at, I don't know, what kind of tea here, Mom? Red Rose or something? Yeah. Like Red Rose or something. But to us, this is a much higher quality than our kind of teas that we get here. Gotta say, sorry, but this is what I drink on the regular. This is my regular black tea. It's an orange pekoe blend, typical orange tea pekoe. Okay, here's the tea, 2 bags, because it's a double pitcher, got me. In goes, I'm putting just under 1.5 cups of sugar. I usually put 1.5 cups in a big bad boy like this, but I'm going to put just underneath, and I'm going to explain to you why. The rose water I'm using, you can't just use any old rose water. I mean, you just can't squeeze roses and get rose water. This is food grade rose water. You gotta buy it. You could probably make it at home, I guess. But yeah, I need organic stuff and all that, whatever. Just go buy it. It's easy. You can get it at your health food store and other specialty shops too. But I find that when I use rose water, it seems to really kick up my sugar content, my sweetness of my dishes. So what happens to me is if I put the same amount of sugar in and I also use rose water, it's like way too sweet for me. Follow? Cool. So that's why I cut down on the sugar a little bit. So you taste test it, every day is different. If you need new sugar, put some more sugar in. But I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of this food grade rose water. Hold on. Get my measuring spoons for you just to be fancy. This is Mr. Gouda's rose water. Doesn't matter what kind, but all rose waters, be aware, are not created alike. Now, I have another rose water, I forget the name of it, might be like desert something, desert something, I don't know. I can't even pretend to remember. But that has a much more rosy flavor, a more intense flavor. This, I feel like I had to add a little bit more. Sorry, Mr. Gouda. It's all Gouda. Don't worry, it's still rose water. Still beautiful. Look at I wish you could see maybe you can't see. I'm gonna put it in. Look at the color of this. That's serious. That's so pretty. All right. So in goes 2 tablespoons. Now, adjust it according to your taste. I'm going to taste test it because I don't know. Oh, that smells awesome. Because I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm kind of winging it right now. All right. I'm going to make sure I rinse off all that nice rose water off of that because it's like liquid gold, guys. In goes my hot water. Now, this, like I said, it just finished boiling, okay? You have to use different temperatures of water and different lengths of steeping time for different kinds of tea. This is a black tea, like I said. I'm setting my alarm, my timer for 5 minutes. With black tea, you can use that full temperature boil. Like after it boiled, you can put it right on those black tea bags. Something like a more delicate tea, like an oolong or a white tea or something like that. You need to let the water cool slightly before you put it on, or you like scorch the leaves, you burn them. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird, but you burn the leaves. And it doesn't taste good, it tastes really bitter. So you have to be aware of what the brewing time is and the brewing temperature. That's what I gotta say about tea. Make sure you get a good cup of tea. Maybe that's why you don't like tea, because you've never had a proper cup of tea. So I'm gonna let this steep for 5 minutes. Again, I did put my timer on. And I'm gonna talk to you in 5 minutes. Cool? Awesome. I'm back. And guess who I'm back with? My mummy.
Hi, everybody.
You can't see Mom. She's over here.
Oh, my.
Hey, come on in.
I have to move my chair in
You
closer.
can see. You can see. Come on this way. Come this way, Mummy.
Hey.
Hi, darling. It's my mommy. I only have one. This is Miss Ingrid Turner. Go check out her site, ingridturnertoday.com.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, for all kinds of cool stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is 5 minutes. My timer just went off. You love iced tea, don't you?
It's my favorite.
Okay, so I'm taking out my tea bags, fishing them out. That's the whole point. If you leave them in too long, it's going to get bitter. Even black tea, and even if the right temperature and all that good stuff, it's going to be bitter. We don't want bitter tea. It makes you go like this. Gross. All right, so next, everything's done. This is like the simplest recipe on the planet. It's what, 4 ingredients? Tea bags, water, sugar, and rose water. Right here I have the rest of, see, that's all my kettle holds. So I need to fill the rest up, and I'm going to fill it up with cold water. This is, again, more filtered water. Or you can put ice cubes in to cool it down much faster. Now, this is still warm, and this is exactly how I like to drink. You like it like this?
Absolutely warm.
I don't think I like it as much cold.
You loved it in your bottle when you were little.
You
like
put
that.
ice, warmish?
Uh-huh. Yes.
I guess, don't put tea in your kids' bottles or they'll be addicted to it when they're in their 30s. Careful. Yeah, I love tea. Like, I'm belligerently in love with tea. You too.
Me too.
Have you always been in love with tea?
I've always liked tea. I've changed the way I like it now that I'm older, but I used to like with a lot of lemon and a lot of sugar. Now,
You had lemon in it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Not that I don't like sorry,
That's
don't
the
mean
way
to
my
offend the
mother-
lemon lovers, but
That's the way my mother prepared it. She's European. They like to put lemon and put the little sugar cube in between their teeth and
oh yeah,
drink it
that's
through
kind
the
of cool.
sugar. Mhm.
But I remember you used to put coffee in my bottle.
Yes, that too.
Can you believe I actually remember that? It's not just a story. I actually remember drinking out of my bottle. Mom we would call it baby coffee. We
Yes.
still call it baby coffee.
Yeah.
She put like half coffee, half milk, and sugar sweet enough that I would drink it. I loved it. I must have been bouncing off the walls.
No.
No?
No.
I've always handled caffeine well. Check it out.
Yes.
Okay. Mom, you want to try this for me?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to try it too. I'm going to grab a glass. Let me pour a little bit because it's kind of warm. And there we go. Hold on. Is that enough rose
Smells
water?
so good.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, rose water smells just like roses. Este bueno?
Sí, bueno.
Sí,
Muy
bueno.
bueno.
Muy bueno. We're speaking French and Spanish and English and whatever else you want us to speak over here. Cheers, Mom.
baby.
That's the perfect amount of rose water.
Yes.
It's not overpowering, and don't you see how the sugar is? The sweetness kicked up. Our iced tea lately hasn't even been tasting that sweet, and I've been putting more sugar in. That rose water really kicks it up. So, check it out. For people who are on diets and who love sweet drinks, cut back on your sugar. Put a couple drops of rose water. Rose water in water tastes awesome.
It does.
It really, really does. So that's that. That's rose water iced tea from scratch, people, from Cooking with Kimberly. I want you to go to Twitter and follow me. You follow me on Twitter?
Of course.
Of course, at Cooking with Kim E. And go to Facebook fan pages, facebook.com/Cooking with Kimberly. And all my shows are on YouTube, youtube.com/Cooking with Kimberly. The site is cookingwithkimberly.com. What else, Mommy?
Well,
Experiment in your
iced
kitchen.
tea.
Be a champion. Hang out with your mom and have a cup of tea. When's the last time you did that?
Try new things.
Try new things. Be a champion.
Absolutely.
Mom taught me to cook, so
Yes.
the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
That's true.
All right, guys. Check me out, all right? Ciao. Eat deliciously.